What if happiness isn't something to pursue, but something that ensues from the way we live our lives? Imagine, for a moment, that the joy we seek is not a destination, but a byproduct of the journey itself. It's a thought-provoking concept, isn't it? Today, we'll be delving into 7 Japanese ways of living that could potentially transform your outlook and change your life. These philosophies are not about chasing fleeting moments of joy, but about finding contentment in the everyday. They're about embracing imperfections, finding purpose, appreciating the beauty in the mundane, and continually striving for personal growth. These philosophies are not about chasing fleeting moments of joy, but about finding contentment in the everyday. They're about embracing imperfections, finding purpose, appreciating the beauty in the mundane, and continually striving for personal growth. Could the secret to a fulfilling life be hidden within these concepts? Are we looking at happiness from the wrong angle? Ready to challenge your perceptions and maybe change your life? Let's dive into these fascinating concepts. Imagine waking up every morning with a clear purpose. That's Ikigai. A Japanese concept that translates to reason for being. Ikigai is the sweet spot at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's not just about making a living, but about creating a life that's rich in fulfillment and meaning. Picture a Venn diagram where your passion, mission, profession, and vocation overlap. That center, that's your Ikigai. It's the fuel that drives you to spring out of bed each morning, eager to face the day. It's the satisfaction of knowing that what you do matters, not just to you, but to the world. It's a compass guiding you toward a life of purpose and joy. Seek your Ikigai, and you'll find your unique path to fulfillment. What if our flaws and scars aren't something to hide, but to celebrate? Meet Kintsugi, a Japanese art form that beautifully encapsulates this idea. When a piece of pottery breaks, instead of discarding it, Kintsugi teaches us to mend the fragments with a special lacquer dusted with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. The result? A stunning piece of art with golden veins running through it, a tangible testament to its history of breakage and repair. But there's more to Kintsugi than just mending broken pottery. It's a philosophy, a way of life that urges us to embrace our flaws, our failures, and our scars. It tells us that it's okay to be broken, to have been broken and to have healed. Each scar, each flaw is part of our unique story, a golden thread in the tapestry of our lives. So the next time you feel down about a mistake or setback, remember Kintsugi. Remember, a life filled with experiences, even the painful ones, is a life beautifully lived. Perfection isn't always beautiful. Sometimes imperfection is. Let's delve into the world of wabi-sabi, a Japanese aesthetic that teaches us to find beauty in imperfection and transience. Wabi-sabi is not about the grandiose or the flawless. Instead, it values the simple, the rustic, and the flawed. It's the chipped mug that's been in your family for generations, the worn-out book with its pages yellowing with age, or the faded, peeling paint on an old wooden door. Wabi-sabi teaches us to appreciate the passage of time, to see the beauty in the transient and fleeting. It's about embracing the natural cycle of growth, decay, and death. It's about accepting the natural flow of life, with all its imperfections. It encourages us to focus on the present, to appreciate the way things are right now, in their most authentic, raw state. Embrace wabi-sabi, and you'll find beauty in unexpected places. Do you believe in the power of small incremental changes? Introducing Kaizen, a cornerstone of Japanese philosophy that champions the concept of continuous improvement in all aspects of life. While the term may be commonly associated with business practices, its essence extends far beyond the office walls. Kaizen is about acknowledging that we are all works in progress, and that every step, no matter how small, is a step forward. It's about embracing the fact that change doesn't have to be grand or immediate. Rather, it can be a series of small, consistent efforts, like a drop of water wearing away at a stone. Over time, these small efforts compound, leading to significant changes that we may not even realize are happening until we look back and see just how far we've come. So don't underestimate the power of a single step, a single decision, a single day. With Kaizen, every day is an opportunity to be better than yesterday. How do you make others feel welcomed and valued? This question lies at the heart of Omotenashi, the Japanese concept of selfless hospitality. Omotenashi goes beyond just mere politeness. It's about anticipating and fulfilling people's needs before they even express them. It's about making someone's experience seamless, comfortable, and memorable. Imagine walking into a room where every detail has been thoughtfully arranged for your comfort, where your needs are met with a warm smile and genuine care. That's omotenashi. It's not just about being a good host. It's about being a good human being. It's about treating others with kindness and consideration, not because you expect something in return, but because it's the right thing to do. Omotenashi teaches us that every interaction is an opportunity to show empathy, to make others feel seen and appreciated. It's a way of living that fosters warm connections and leaves lasting impressions. So remember, practice omotenashi and you'll create warm connections and lasting impressions. How often do you take time to reflect on your actions and experiences? Let's talk about Hansei, a Japanese concept that emphasizes the power of reflection for personal growth. At its core, Hansei is the practice of self-reflection to learn from past mistakes and improve oneself. It's a deep, introspective process that involves critically examining our actions, attitudes, and outcomes. But it's not about wallowing in regret. No, Hansei is about honest self-assessment, acknowledging our shortcomings, and crafting a plan for improvement. Why is Hansei important, you ask? It's because without reflection, we risk repeating the same mistakes over and over again. By engaging in Hansei, we can identify patterns, understand where we went wrong, and chart a new course. So, the next time things don't go as planned, don't just brush it off. Take a moment, reflect, learn. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Embrace Hansei, and you'll turn every experience into a stepping stone for growth. So, what do these Japanese concepts tell us about happiness and life? Well, they remind us that happiness isn't something to be chased after, but rather a byproduct of a well-lived life. Ikigai shows us that finding our purpose can bring joy and fulfillment. Kintsugi teaches us to value our scars, to see them not as blemishes, but as badges of resilience and strength. Wabi-sabi urges us to find beauty in imperfection, to embrace the natural cycle of growth and decay. Kaizen pushes us to continually improve, to always strive for better. Omotenashi reveals the joy that comes from serving others with a genuine heart. And finally, Hansei encourages us to reflect and learn from our experiences, to grow and become better versions of ourselves. These are not just concepts, but ways of living that can enrich our lives, if we choose to embrace them. Remember, life isn't about the pursuit of happiness. It's about living in a way that happiness ensues. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to our channel.